Good morning, everybody. It's Goodwill Wednesday. We are back in my all-time favorite Goodwill, but I'm not really seeing much in the way of anything new. The good news, though? Bible Man's back. The coolest DVDs I'm seeing are the original Amityville Horror and John Carpenter's The Thing, though unfortunately, they're both scratched. However, Yogi the Easter Bear is brand new factory sealed and is tempting. Bring It On the Cheerbook collection is also another really cool find, but of course this packaging has the discs in horrible condition. For a little bit there, I thought I wasn't going to be picking anything up today, but I realized my mistake. I should not have been looking through the DVDs. I should have been looking through the VHS. And now I need a cart. Is there anything else here worth picking up? Go to another Goodwill. And we have made it to another Goodwill, the not-so-Goodwill. Let's test our luck. Honestly, for this Goodwill, that's not a bad amount of media. Some pretty cool Blu-rays up there, but I think the brand new factory sealed Rogue One is the only thing I'm gonna grab. And I'm also going to pick this up. As per usual, nothing good in the music. They do, however, have a ridiculous amount of DVD players, but unfortunately, none worth picking up. I am, however, in love with this Perry the Platypus alarm clock. but unfortunately there's no power supply. And even though there are about 15 of them laying over here, not a single one works with it. Okay, don't make too much fun, but brand new factory sealed 1989 dolls? I'm grabbing these for the store. Oh, I am definitely picking up Flounder. Well, I do think that does about do it for today's Goodwill hunting, so let's get home and let's take a look at everything that I picked up. Alright guys, back home from Goodwill Wednesday, and I do have a decent amount of stuff to show you guys, although it was kind of sort of slim pickings. Even though I did get a bunch of decent stuff, I wasn't seeing a ton in the way of anything new, and a lot of the shelves, not just in the media section, but all over the store, were very empty. You may have noticed that in my all-time favorite Goodwill, I really did not do very much of any hunting within the rest of the entire store. I did walk through the rest of the entire store. I just did not find much of anything because, again, kind of slim pickings, and as an employee told me, the stores just haven't been getting very much in as of lately. So, a little bit of a slump at the Goodwills. Hopefully, maybe once it gets a little colder, that'll pick up. I think right now, a lot of people might be having yard sales because the weather's been pretty nice. It's the fall weather right now. It's like 70 degrees out kind of all day long. So, to have a yard sale this time of year, it's nice. You're not sitting in the heat. It's a good time. So, I don't know. That's my assumption. I could be wrong, but hopefully things do pick up and a lot more starts coming into the Goodwills and I start finding more. But again, I did find some decent stuff, so let's see what it is that I did pick up, starting with what I grabbed from my all-time favorite Goodwill, and we have some books. We have The Night of the Mary Kay Commandos. Blooming Country Presents. So awesome. So some what do you want to call these? Comics. I was gonna use a different term, but comics. Funnies, whatever you want to say. Awesome, very cool. And some Calvin and Hobbes, Attack of the Deranged Mutant Killer Snow Goons. That is awesome, very cool. I love picking these books up for the store. They do sell sometimes. Sometimes they fly right away, sometimes they sit around for a while. I don't know, but still very cool finds. Had to grab both of those for the store. And then I picked up a bunch of VHS. There was not much in the way of anything as far as DVDs and whatnot were concerned. I mean, a few okay titles here and there, but nothing I wanted to grab for me or for the store. Even at only like $2 a piece, I just passed. Didn't really need any of that, and a lot of it was scratched as well. But on VHS, I did grab a copy of the Star Wars trilogy on VHS, which I already said like 5 times. Very awesome, very cool. These do tend to sell, especially at conventions. So with that being said, if any of you guys want this, I highly recommend jumping on it like right now because this probably won't last past RetroCon, which is in like 2 weeks or 1 week, or it's very soon actually. So if you want to get this, get your hands on it like right now. This will be available at the Cinema Sickness store. If you don't see it, send me a message. Maybe I just haven't posted it yet. Everything else, though, I do believe is for me. So we have Love and a 45. That's awesome. I've actually never seen that movie. I've always wanted to check it out, though. Beyond Justice, which I could swear I owned, but I double-checked, and I don't see it in my collection. I don't see it listed at cinemasickness.com, so I want to say I don't have that, so I had to pick it up. Then we have The Plague. I have no idea, but it does look pretty interesting. If you guys have seen this movie, please leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. This is great. Bob and Margaret, Volume 3. Just got one of these recently, and now I have another one. Kind of weird that I believe one of you guys sent me one of these, one of the volumes of it. Not this one, I don't think, anyway. You sent me one of these volumes, and then like a week later, I find another one. That's so weird the way that works out. Then we have a Pyromaniac's love story. I love how 90s that cover is.
I miss the 90s so much. I know it's a product of my time and whatnot. I'm sure people, like kids, like teenagers now are going to miss whatever cool styles are in trends like 20 years from now. They'll be like, oh, I miss, the year 2018-ish. I miss that time. Me, I'm like, oh, like 1994, 95, 93. Like, I miss that, like, kind of mid-90s style. I just love it. I think that girls look just great in those like sundresses. I don't know, just me. I love it. I miss grunge. Then we have North Shore, brand new factory sealed. I have never seen this movie, but I had to pick it up. It's a surf movie. I love those. This is cool. We have Motley Crue Uncensored. I have never seen this. That is awesome. I do enjoy Motley Crue, so looking forward to checking that out. Then we have Flesh and Bone. Never seen it, but it has a great cast, so I had to pick that up. Buffalo Girls. I have no idea what this is. I guess maybe it's about girls who worked with Buffalo Bill, or I'm sorry, well, Wild Bill Hickok, right? Or so I have no idea. It just looked really, really interesting. You guys let me know if you've seen this one. It looked like again, a fantastic cast, and I love Westerns, so I had to check that one out. It looks phenomenal. And Enigma, which is a Kate Winslet movie from, what's the year on this one? 2002. She looked really, really young there, though. But I've never seen Enigma. I'm not sure if it's any good. You guys clue me in. Let me know. I do look forward to... Oh, wait, hold on. I say 2002, but I might be wrong. This might actually be earlier? I have no... Oh, no. 2002. I'm right. Anyway, I don't know. Again, Kate Winslet just looks really young there. But anyway, really look forward to checking this out. I'll pretty much buy anything starring Kate Winslet because... at the very least, eye candy. But anyway, that's everything I got from my all-time favorite Goodwill. A bunch of VHS, which has me concerned because after I get done moving stuff around like I'm doing right now, I mean, again, big piles of stuff on the floor. Although this is, my wall's been filled in now, so everything looks solid. But after I get done this move, I'm curious to see how much room I have for new VHS. So I'm kind of terrified that I just bought a ton more. But all right, so that's, again, everything I got from my all-time favorite Goodwill. So then after that, ran out to the not-so-Goodwill and found some okay stuff. Nothing too crazy, but still cool things. First thing I picked up, I didn't show you guys in the video, got this for my son. We have the Gecko Mobile. This is from PJ Masks. My son is obsessed with that show. It's actually pretty decent. I do kind of like it. I like the character of Romeo. He's like an evil scientist. He's a bad guy, but in my opinion, the coolest character on the entire show. I love him. In fact, if you guys followed me while I was in Walt Disney World, me, my wife, and Sean, we all dressed up like characters from PJ Masks for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So my son's a big fan. I don't believe he has the Gecko Mobile. He has like the cat car or whatever it's called. He doesn't have this, so I had to get that for him. He will love it. Fun toy. Then I did pick up the Flounder, I guess, Easter basket, or I mean candy basket. You can use this for Halloween or whatever you want to put in it. It's awesome. It's a Flounder. It was in really good condition. I don't usually pick up like plush things, but I mean, this doesn't have any dirt or anything on it at all. So if it has, in fact, I don't even know if it has been used. I mean, there's like the thing for the tag. If this has been used, it obviously was probably used like once at Easter, some candy, maybe some fake grass was thrown inside, and then it was given to Goodwill. I don't think this was like really used at all. It's in super mint condition. So it's Flounder. It's awesome. It's Little Mermaid. It's Disney. Had to grab that. Okay, I'll show off these next. I had to grab these. Bouncin' Princess. Yeah, ended up grabbing not one, but two of these. Why did I grab some weird, ridiculous doll? Because toys have been really good sellers at conventions. It's weird. At conventions, I sell toys like crazy, even more so than I do, toys and memorabilia and stuff like that, more so than I do movies. Movies sell, but toys and memorabilia fly off the shelves, as opposed to the retro store online where movies are the big sellers. So I gotta keep buying both because not like, again, different situations, different stuff sells. So when it comes to toys like this is from 1989. This is a Galoob. Same people who did the Game Genie here in the US. When it comes to like 1989 dolls, still in their packaging, I mean, come on. How cool is that? It's called the Cinema Sickness Retro Store. This is pretty darn retro. So, I mean, that is just too cool. I loved it, and I had to grab both of them. Could not pass up on these. These are gonna look great on display at RetroCon. If they last that long. If any of you guys want these, let me know. So very, very awesome, very cool. And then I did grab two movies here. We have, for me, All That Remains Live. All That Remains is a good, what do you want to call them? Metal, screamo sort of music. I don't know. I would almost say screamo. It's that type of music where it's very fast, very loud, screaming, growling, and then all of a sudden it like breaks down into singing. I consider music that doesn't stay hard the whole way through. I consider that screamo, so I don't know. That's what I would say. But All That Remains is a good band. I did not have this, so I had to pick it up. That's awesome. And then for the store, because I already own this, we have, check this out, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, brand new factory sealed, the Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo pack. This was a cool find, and I kind of feel bad because the dude who was looking at the movies before me, in fact, he was standing there for a good long time. I let him go because I wanted to film, so I just kind of stood back, sort of was just kind of glancing over everything. He was off to, if you saw the way it was set up at the Not So Goodwill, a bunch of movies and then one like little row of movies. He was digging through like the big stack of movies, and again, I was letting him do his thing, letting him dig, kind of giving him first dibs basically. But I was standing in front of that one little row, and this was up there, so I was like, yoink. And afterwards, I kind of saw him go like, oh. So I think he was kind of bummed I grabbed this before he did, but hey, snooze, you lose. So a very cool find for the store. That is awesome. Very excited to grab this. Very, very cool find. And I do believe that is everything from today's adventures out to my all-time favorite Goodwill and the Not So Goodwill. So like I said, kind of slim pickings at the store, but I still did pretty well, I would say. Got some cool toys and retro stuff, some awesome movies, a ton of VHS. That was very unexpected. But I got nothing wrong with picking up VHS. I love collecting them. So all in all, some very awesome stuff. But all right, guys, that is it. So as always, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. Also, be sure to check down below for links to Patreon where you can help support the show. The simple donation of $1 or more if you like really does help out. Goes a long way. Goes right back into these videos. And it does gain you early access on most of my videos as well. Also, be sure to check out Spreadshirt where you can grab yourself many designs of Cinema Sickness t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, hats, buttons, all kinds of really cool Cinema Sickness gear. You can also get Down to Movie and Movie Man t-shirts as well if you're looking to get those. Proceeds do help out the show. And as always, most importantly, check out the Cinema Sickness Retro Store on Instagram, where you can pick up all kinds of awesome media like movies and books like the Calvin Hobbes and music and video games, all kinds of fun, awesome retro toys and movie memorabilia, all kinds of cool stuff like that. And as always, proceeds are by far the most important for this show, and they are what keep the show going. And for the next, I should have mentioned this like 2 days ago, for the next, however many days now, 20-something days, because I'll be doing it all the way up until October 31st, every day, once a day, randomly at some point, whether it's in the morning, afternoon, night, at some point during the day, I'm going to post free shipping on any orders that have a horror title in them. So if you're looking to get some horror and some other stuff as well, as long as you throw in one horror movie, your entire shipment is free. I'm doing it one time a day for one person. First person to jump on it gets it every single day. So if you're looking to order some stuff, maybe now's the time. Keep an eye out for that free shipping photo I will post. It's Instagram only. I'll post it on Instagram, and maybe you can get your entire order shipped to you for absolutely free. But all right, guys, again, that is it. So as always, again, thanks for watching. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Okay, don't make too much fun, but